Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday and it's thundering here and sprinkling. And I can see lightning, but it's far off. When the lightning lit the sky, I started counting 1001, 2001, 3001, 4001, or something like that. And I think it's about 4 or 5 miles away. I think that's the rule. You can correct me if you know. Good morning. You have your coffee this morning? I had to go bring my trash can up this morning, and it was sort of dark outside. I guess I don't know, I'll have to check on that later. We're not going to talk about that today. I got a comment. So sweet. And I got several comments. And I don't even know where to start here. Let's see. Maribel is hooked. Isn't that a cute name? She says, love listening to you. Have a great day. And again, she says, hey, good to see you. And that was yesterday. And then Barbara Delors said, love ya. Love you too, Barb. And then Maribel says on her, she says, LOL, crochet knots. She got a kick out of that. And I don't blame her. You know, they say crochet is only knots. So when you get a knotty piece of yarn, just call it a work of art. I crocheted it. Thank you, Maribel. It's hooked. Let's see. We got Bonnie Myers. Says, I love your attitude about your new projects. Knots. She's also commented on my knot comment. I seem to have made projects like that every time I crochet, and I'm not patient a person. Sometimes my projects get cut or even thrown away at times. We've all done that. In fact, I've got one right here in my trash can I just threw away. I didn't like it. And I taken all the yarn out that I wanted and decided, nah. So I'll put it in the trash bin. My husband had bees when he was alive. Really? Do you still have bees? Oh, I just think they're miracles. They are. And for us human beings, we need them desperately. And in the world, we need them. Everything needs bees. Thank you for your husband in this many years. Did your son take over? Did you take over the bees? Or are you like me living alone in a little apartment somewhere? It doesn't matter. You don't have to tell me, Bonnie. You don't have to tell me, honey. Teresa, love you. Love you too. Have a wonderful day. Teresa Davis. Still got your card sitting over there on my coffee table. Let's see. Serious Moonlight. I have made a few crochet sweaters before. It's a lot of fun and they are very warm. You just have to make sure you measure it often while you're making it. I have accidentally made some sweaters too small. Ha ha ha. I hope you crochet a sweater. It's definitely worth it. Also, I hope Itzy is all right. Has she come back inside yet? Yes, Serious Moonlight. She has come back. Came in. She wasn't out very long because of my, anyway, remember Harry, the visiting cat? That wasn't my cat, and he kept coming over to see me. Well, he was out in the courtyard yesterday when Itzy was out, and evidently scared Itzy. I don't think she was, although I know they have a sense of smell, but she was back in. And right now, the Harry's sitting at the glass door, and Itsy was watching her, but I see now that they both taken a break from each other. But yes, she came back home, and I was a little worried. But I guess what will be, right? Who used to sing that? Who would be? What will be, be? Que sera, sera, wasn't it? Sing me a couple of bars. Do you remember the words? Well, you're probably too young to remember that. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're a person of the world. Oh, I feel like I'm the person of the world. Oh, my guts. I saw pictures that my daughter-in-law, her dad, had taken both sisters to Europe. You know, I was telling you, for about 10 days on a cruise ship. And she's been posting pictures of her trip. And, oh, they're just so beautiful. She looks a little tired but happy. and one of the pictures was a double exposure, I guess, because half of a person's body was over here and the other half was over there. And I had made a little comment saying, oh, is that an invisible man, you know? And she didn't know what I was talking about. And then I felt like a dodo bird. Why do I comment on these things? Well, just keep my mouth shut. Now she'll think that well, anyway. The pictures are fantastic. And she was in Venice. Venice, yes, the one with all the water and pagodas, or maybe toad frogs. I know, pagodas. No, that's not what they call it. Anyway, that's where she was, I guess yesterday or day before, whenever she's posting. I don't know what day she's posting where she is. She told me her itinerary, but all those four names just go right by me. But I've been enjoying the photographs quite a bit. But yeah, I told you I'd finished this one, and I was going to jump right on the red, because I'd gotten enough red, cherry red, from Red Heart to start the solid red. But then I thought, well, I was looking here and I said, well, I've got 7 balls of yellow. So I thought, well, you know, I'll just do something simple, and yellow's always a good color to cheer one up in the summer, or put it out on the patio on a chilly evening when you're sitting out there having your last cup of coffee. Or some people actually sit on their courtyards and drink wine and stuff. I don't like wine. But I will occasionally drink a beer. Not very often, though. Not that I don't like them. I just have to watch what I drink. You think I talk now? Just imagine I have a beer in me. So anyway, I'm just doing a granny square. I'm just doing 2 instead of 3 for each one as I go around. Just make it all yellow. I might put a white border on it just to do something different. But I saw one in one of the crochet magazines, and they had this color. And then they had a blue about the color of this together. And I thought, well, it is striking, isn't it? But then I can't imagine myself looking at it. But I thought, well, if it's out on the courtyard, it might be really pretty, you know. But I don't know. I'm going to try to use this yellow up. I saw where Yama Mama was doing a yellow one too. They're just pretty colors. And also, they said the yellow is the color of your crane, where they're having so many struggles right now. But anyway, yeah, I've lost my beautiful wood bowl my sister had bought me that you put your yarn ball in. You know, it's a yarn ball bowl. Wood, really pretty. And I put it somewhere. And I maybe it's one of my bags. I may have to explore. Or some of my boxes. You know, I did organize some. I don't remember seeing it in my organization. But sometimes I don't see things. You know, it's just like those black fingerless mittens that I made one and then couldn't find where I'd started the other one. Then I finally found the ones I had started, which was the second one, and then I can't find the first one. Oh well. It'll come when it's meant to be, and then I'll do it. And we'll set ourselves free on some other yarn. But I did get the red, and I am excited about that. I'd show it to you, but I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's with that bowl. I don't know. Well, it sounds like it's drizzling a little bit, and it's getting warm. It's 69 degrees out there. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be today here in Arkansas. But I'll continue on crocheting here and chatting with you this morning. I really don't have a topic this morning except the fact that I'm crocheting. I've got my coffee and you're there. And I'm not alone because I know you're there. And if you're not there, I'll imagine you're there. I had to take one of my my little, I think it's an Android pad I'd had for 10, 15 years. And I had to take everything off of it and try to rebuild it. My sister had sent me one, and it wouldn't, I don't know how to put a new system on it, or if it's possible to put a new system in it. So it will download the software I use to do these videos. But it constantly says, you know, it needs to be upgraded, you know, we'll work on that system, or it's all, no, it's not going to work, you know. So when I reset it, I thought, you know, that I would take all the data and stuff off if it was a problem with storage. But somehow or another, I'm just crossing my fingers that everything continues on, because then I'll have to make some kind of decision either. I don't know. We'll deal with that on another day. Another day. Well, tomorrow's Easter. I remember so much about getting, you know, working with the ladies when we'd get our church ready for Christmas sunrise services and Easter eggs. And it was, I miss it terribly, but I know that if I close my eyes, I can see them all there having their church service. Oh, I tried working on the sweater. I told you I was going to do a sweater. Well, I got the measurements, I thought. And it said, you know, so I crocheted 181 stitches using this hook here, which is a J hook, inch 6. You know, for the base. Well, when I wrapped it around me, it almost wrapped over itself. And I said, well, I'll just do some more on it. Well, it was huge. And I was thinking, so I picked it up and wrapped it around me, and it was double fold, you know, like this, instead of like this is the way I wanted it, you know, the front of it to be like this, but it wasn't. It was like this. And I said, wait a minute, I think I'm doing this wrong. So anyway, that's what you see in the trash can is what I got a little frustrated on the main chain. I went on to Premiere to find the pattern that I'm looking for, and it's a tulip cardigan, cardigan. And I found the picture on Google, but there weren't any instructions. So then I tried to go to the Premiere site, and the computer, the one I'm having trouble with, or iPad, said it couldn't bring it up. The site was not valid. I'm going, Premiere? Yarns? Sites having trouble? So then I went and I thought, well, I'll see if Line Brand has a pattern for that top, similar top. No, I know it can't be the same one. And it wouldn't bring up Line Brand either. And I said, oh, okay, I understand. The laptop's just getting worse and worse as we go along here. So I don't have a pattern. So then I decide, well, I'll go to Amazon and see if they've got a crochet magazine. And, see if there's a pattern in there I like that's similar to the one that I saw on Premiere. And then I looked at the books and I said, oh, I can't afford those magazines. So I'm going to call the library and see if they can get some of those crochet magazines for me. And we'll just see if that works out. But I can't believe I can't get the pattern for Premiere. So then last night late, I guess it was, at 9:30, Cinnamon Stitches, I like her a lot, came on and looked through hers, and she had one. So I decided, okay, this is good. And it's, she does step by step, which is, fun, especially if you're making something for the first time. And I've never, shawls and things like that I've made for years, but I've never made a sweater for me. Baby sweaters and stuff. But anyway, let's not go there. But I really would like to have that pattern. So I'm going to continue on looking. And maybe I was just tired last night. But I will try again. I won't try. I will succeed. We don't know how long it'll take till I succeed, but I will succeed. And since, let's see, was it a Serious Moonlight? Yeah, that was encouraging. Know that they're a lot of fun to make. And one of the things was mentioned, let's see, what Serious Moonlight say? Just be sure you measure often while you're making it. I have accidentally made some sweaters too small. She says, she laughs. I hope you crochet a sweater. It's definitely worth it. Also, is Itsy get home all right? Yes, Itsy got home all right. And I probably have already mentioned this in this video, but she is back home and all is good. So I'm just going to sit and crochet for a while. Then I'm going to do a load of clothes, I think, and try to figure out how I can get that pattern. That Jan Carruthers, she makes one all the time. Crochet sweaters and sells them and stuff. I don't want to sell them. Not that I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm sort of selfish. Usually I make it for myself and somebody else gets it. But anyway, I'd like to try one for myself. Wouldn't it be nice to have a lightweight sweater? You could just put over my little dresses. I have those little cotton dresses. And I just can put that on. I don't like the ones that are round. Like that and they're round. I don't like that. I like the ones that are, straight down. Got a little bit of behind the neck here, a little bit of a widow's hump cover right here. And either sleeveless or just over the shoulder, just a little bit to make it look neat. And then not too low, you know, but just open up the front, because then I could just put it on top of the dress. Voila, I'm dressed and I look pretty. So that's my idea, is to get some kind of little, I was going to make a shawl, but you know, to me it's a hard trouble to put a shawl on. But anyway, that's enough about that, and I haven't really given you any information. It's just talking this morning and having coffee and reading messages, and thank you all for commenting. I appreciate that. Remember, God has you in His hands, and you are loved and you are special. If you are not loved, it's because they have not met you yet. Love to you. Happy Easter. Tomorrow's another new day, but today's your day. Don't let it get by you. Bye-bye from Visit Mema.